actually passed my test. I can't believe it. I'm not going to speak too much now just because I'm going to make my first drive to my boyfriend's house, which is like 15 minutes away from me. And it's getting a bit dark and I don't know how I feel about driving in the dark yet. So I'm going to drive there. He's treating me to a Chinese because I got a new job and I passed my test. And I will talk to you a bit more about it, like either when I get there or tomorrow. But I just wanted to update you and tell you that I passed. I honestly can't believe it. I was so sure I was going to fail. But yeah, I'm going to get on the road now because I'm getting a little bit nervous. And yeah, I will speak to you when I'm there. We can do so many like drive with me's now, like we can go to like Home Bargains, B&M, like we can do all these little trips. We can go to drive-thrus when I get a bit of money. Again, like I need to update you. My dad is literally already watching me. He's watching, I can see you. I'm going. I'm vlogging. They're watching me out the window to make, they honestly, I texted them both and they was like, he's coming out now. What? I'm filming. Do you want to get in it? Honestly, they're all like, how have you passed? Which is not great. But yeah, I'm gonna get going now and then I will speak to you when I'm there. So it might have been just over a week since I last filmed. Basically, I feel like the last thing that you would have seen was me. Basically, I was recording a little section in my car saying like, oh, I've passed my test, I've passed my test. But my camera had run out of like minutes. Is that what? Oh my god, it's hot now.
Yeah, I was about to say, like.
Basically, my camera had like, there was no more space on the memory card, so it stopped recording. So I don't know what I actually filmed, but I passed my test. I will show you my car later when we're home. But I need to be quick because it's really hot. I just never got round to carrying on filming because I also started a new job, which I also need to update you on. But now it is like 10 days later since I last filmed and we've just come to the beach. I mean, I say for the day, but it's 2 o'clock. So we've just come to the beach for the afternoon because it's like 29 degrees today. I just thought I'd carry on the vlog just so it was like, I don't know, just longer than me literally saying my test is in a minute and then me saying that I've passed my test. I also haven't done a proper vlog in a while, so I thought I would just film today. But yeah, this is my outfit. I'm gonna quickly, I have basically got this bikini on underneath. This is what I bought this outfit for Mexico. If you've watched the Mexico vlog, I can't remember if I said it on there, but basically it was just far too see-through to wear as like a proper outfit. But I thought I could wear it as a beach cover-up today. I just feel like I might be a bit slightly too overdressed, so I'm going to keep the little top on and then I've got some beach trousers to throw on as well, just because also I don't know, it is I don't know, it's just different, isn't it, in England to being on holiday with what you're wearing. My face when I just got in the car. It is hot. It is really hot. It is, I don't know when this vlog will go up, but it's basically them 2 days where it got to like 38, 40 degrees. This is the first day of it. It's supposed to be like it again tomorrow. And let me tell you, like, I enjoy the heat. But this is too, like, so if I was abroad, I'd be like, oh my god, yeah, hot weather. But like, we're just not equipped for it here, are we? Like, there's no aircon. I'm absolutely fine in the heat as long as I can like dip in the pool, or like dip in something. And I don't have anything. Like, when I was younger, we would have like a little paddling pool, or do you know what? Sometimes, I will admit, I used to like I have a little pond in my back garden, and sometimes if it was hot and I didn't have a paddling pool, I would sit in my pond, which is probably like, I mean, I'm 23 now, like I'm not going to start sitting in my pond as much as I would like to right now. But basically, I feel like this vlog is just all over the place. Obviously, I feel like everyone in my road can hear me because my windows are open. Yeah, this vlog is definitely all over the place, but like, what can we do? So I literally like barely vlogged yesterday. Like, we went to the beach and then we kind of just chilled on the beach, got some drinks, and then we went to get, oh my, so hot, we went to get pizza in Canterbury, and then we came home and I didn't vlog anything because I literally got home, watched Love Island, and then I went straight to bed because I actually had to start work at 5:45 today, which meant getting up at 4:30. And I'm surprised. It's embarrassing. I surprisingly feel like okay for it, to be fair. Like, I think if it wasn't for the hot weather, I'd feel a lot better. But I don't know what these people do at the end of my road. But yeah, I surprisingly don't feel too bad. But yeah, that's why I didn't vlog. And then today I've just got home and like I was like, yeah, when I finish work I'm gonna sunbathe. It's too hot. I went to edit a video, too hot. So yeah. But now I'm just gonna drive to my boyfriend's house. I think I'm gonna stop and get us some treats on the way. I'm just kind of feeling like that. It's that type of night. But yeah, so this is my car, because I know I said I was going to show you my car. I have a little red Fiat 500, so I guess I am a Fiat 500 girl now, but I'll absolutely take it. Honestly, I'm getting so annoyed. This is why this vlog is all over the place, because every time I go and film, my camera somehow runs out of like memory. I'm not sure, even though I've literally just deleted everything on it. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I will pick the vlog up again probably tomorrow when I figure out what's going on with this camera. But like I said, I'm just gonna go to my boyfriend's house now, pick up some treats on the way, and yeah, we'll chat some more when, I don't know, this vlog will probably go over 2 weeks at this point. And I'm too hot to sort it out right now, so also look at my skin, it is something at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna make a move because everything's getting to me now. Okay, so I think we might be back. I'm not sure. I've managed to delete, basically I filmed a vlog and it didn't go anywhere, so I've managed to delete it. So, but I'm still gonna be quick just because I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I am now a Fiat 500 girl, but I absolutely do not care. I love this little car with all my heart, like so much. She's red, she's got the little like cream seats, cream steering wheel. Oh, I just love her. I always used to be like, I'm not getting a Fiat 500. And then I just thought, like, why not? Like, I am still young, I don't have kids. I also am a very bad driver and can't judge the width of my car, so I needed a small car. And I just wanted like a small, cute car. And I always say this to everyone, like when I was, say, 13 and I didn't really know like about like, I don't know about cars, but I know like if I was to get like a dream car, it'd be like a G-Wagon or like just a nice Range Rover, something like that. But when I was 13 years old, probably younger than 13, so like in year 7, and I was seeing like all the older people in school passing their driving test, my dream car was a mint green Fiat 500 with like the cream seats, cream steering wheel. Like, laugh at me all you want, but that was my dream car back in the day. And when I was looking at cars, I was like, do you know what, live your dream just for a little bit, just until you've got a kid, or like, I mean, or a house, because you can't do a weekly food shop in this. It is tiny, but I just love it so much. It's such like a, I just love it. I love it so much. So yeah, I bought that. I say bought it, I haven't bought it. And also when I've told it, like, obviously I only passed my test last week, and it, like people say like, oh, what car have you got? And I say a Fiat 500, and they're like, did your dad buy it for you? I'm like, no, actually he didn't. I may have had to take out a loan, but obviously it's something that I will pay back myself. So technically I have bought myself this car, or I will have bought myself this car. And I just love it so much. So, oh guys, honestly, like now I feel so much more like better about like just there's so many videos I want to do. And like, so a lot of them are just like, I just want to do daily vlogs. Like, my favourite videos to watch are honestly like daily vlogs. And I just felt like my daily vlogs were so boring because on my days, like, so I'd only film on my days off. And what I would do is get up. I mean, if you've seen my vlogs, you'll know I used to get up, go to the gym, walk to the gym, do the gym, come home. By the time I've done that, it's kind of like, it was just, I literally was at the gym or at home. Oh my God, I'm rambling because everything that I need to show you something else, and that's melting. But I just feel like it's going to be so fun now. And like, I feel like I said this when I actually passed my test. Like, my favourite Christmas videos are where everyone's like, oh, come to B&M with me. Come to Home Bargains with me. Let's go Christmas shopping. And I don't have to wait for anyone to drive me. I can just go. So we're gonna go on a little like fun adventures together. We're just gonna drive everywhere. We can go to drive-throughs, we can go like, come drive with me. I've already done this speech, but honestly guys, I just feel, and the thing is, I was terrified of driving, and I still kind of am terrified of driving, but like I do feel like free, and I'm like, let's just go on a drive, like let's do, I'm like that little 17-year-old that's just passed their test up with their keys in the hand. But yeah, so that's like a big update. I've passed my test. It's taken me like 2 weeks to actually tell you in one vlog. I don't want to let this clip get too long, but yeah, I have got more to update you on job wise, but I'll do that tomorrow just because my boyfriend's probably wondering where I am. But in other news, like I said, I was going to pick him some treats up. He actually texted me and said, because he lives like 15 minutes in the other direction, he was like, on your way here, can you pick up some like little treats? And I was like, sure, I'll pick up some treats. I fancy some treats. So there is, if you're from like Sittingbourne, around Sittingbourne, I'm sure you would have heard of this bakery that has just opened. It is called, I think it's Sharon's. But oh my God, like, so I suppose it's like a kind of like Casper Creams type thing, but you can't eat in. But it's just like, oh my God, it's stunning. Like the interior, like I'm getting so hot. I would just so much rather go in a place that's like, it's just my type of vibe. Like, it's pink inside, like little gold details, like the floor. It's just stunning, and it's so pretty. And obviously, like, it's not a chain, like it's just individually owned, and it's just, I follow them on Instagram. I just think it's just such a cute little business, and obviously like I want to support local businesses and stuff like that. So it's so difficult because I'm trying so hard to get back on a calorie deficit, but when something like this is so close to me, it can't be helped. So yeah, if you're from like in and around Sittingbourne, I highly recommend you paying them a visit because they do so much. So first of all, this is what I'm worried about melting. I got us a Skittles milkshake, and this is what I mean, like look at just a little pink straw. I just love stuff like this. So yeah, they do like milkshakes. You can put any like chocolate or sweets in it that they have. They have so many to choose from. I was literally like, oh my God, I don't know. And then I just got Skittles because that's what I always go for. And then they do, I'll link their like Instagram or website down below because I feel like most of my viewers are probably from like where I live, or like a lot of my viewers are from where I live. Although I'm sure they've probably been already, but I'll link it down below. But yeah, they do things like brownies, cookies, blondies, rocky roads, and they do ice cream. They just do so much stuff. That's so good. And like so many flavours to choose from as well. They also, I think, have like now, it might be on like Uber Eats or Deliveroo. So again, it's just not what I need right now. But look, again, just a cute like pale pink box. I just love it. I feel like I'm really hyper, but I'm not. I'm just sweating trying to talk quick. I'll show you what we got. And the man in there was so nice. It was a man that served me, and he was like, because it's 10 to 9 now, and I think they shut at 10. But he was like, so I ordered what I ordered. Let me show you. I didn't know what to get. He was like, just surprise me, not helpful. There's too much to pick from. I wasn't sure. So I was like, right, he likes salted caramel and he likes Buenos. So last time we came, we tried the brownies and the blondies, so I thought we'd try something different this time. Picked up a Kinder Bueno Rocky Road and also a Galaxy salted caramel cookie. And then he was like, do you want any more cookies? Because we've got tons out the back that are just going to go in the bin otherwise. And I was like, oh, are you sure? He was like, yeah, what flavour do you want? And I was like, oh, like he told me all the flavours that he had. And I was like, oh, I'll just have like a Twix one, please, if that's okay. He gave me free he gave me free, oh my God, I can't say my THs. He gave me 3 free Twix cookies, and I'm just like, oh, thank you so much. I felt so bad. Like, he was just like, they're gonna go in the bin anyway, but oh my god, it was so nice of him, and I cannot wait. Can you see me sweating? I can't wait to get to his house and eat them now for Love Island. Oh god, Love Island starts in 5 minutes. Okay, I feel like it's time that we actually had a catch up, and I know my battery's gonna die why I do it. So if it does die, we'll just move on to the phone, because this vlog has gone over so many days now. You can also hear my family downstairs. So where do we begin? So obviously I passed my driving test. That's a very big update in my life, but I feel like that's kind of what this vlog has been about. Sorry if you can hear anyone downstairs. So yeah, I passed my driving test. But also another big update for me is that I left my job. Now everything's like kind of settled. I'm like, finally I've left my job. Like, to begin with, I was really upset, but now I'm just like, I finally have left my job. So yeah, if you have been watching my vlogs for a while, you'll know that I have worked in a pub. I've worked in that pub now for like 6 years, obviously on and off. Like, I started working there because a family friend owned it, and then she was just really kind to me in the sense that like with dance college, she would let me, like, she was just so lenient with it all. She knew that dance is what I wanted to do, so she was always like I went to dance college, I would come back some weekends and work, and I also knew that I had the job there when I finished dance college as well. And then like I went to dance in Morocco and stuff. Like, I always had that job to come back to, and she was so good to me in that sense. So yeah, I was there for so long just because it was such a perfect job to like do alongside everything. And I absolutely loved that job. Like, I really did. More just because like it's kind of like a pub that I've grown up in. I've worked there for so long. Like, I actually do genuinely really love some of the regulars that go in there as well. Like, again, they've seen me grow up and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, we are having no luck with this vlog, but we're moving. We're just going to do it on the phone. About a year ago, that family friend left, and I did continue working there, but it just became a place that I absolutely hate. I don't want to say like I hated the place. I still loved the regulars. I still I enjoyed the job. I just hated who I was working for. I really hated who I was working for, and I don't care now. Like, I'll say it, I've left. I hated who I was working for. And it just become like my whole life was being consumed by that job, and it's so stupid because it's literally a 0-hour contract job. Like, it didn't need to be taking up my whole life, but it just ended up like I just was not happy there. Like, people that also worked there started leaving because of the same reason. Like, they just did not like who they was working for. And yeah, so like everyone that I kind of got on with left. There was a couple of us still working there up until this summer, and I always had said that I would leave eventually. Like, I knew I had become comfortable in that job, and like I needed to leave because I just wasn't happy with who I was working for anymore. But I was always like, I'll do it once I pass my test because I'll have a bit more freedom on like where I can go. It's also really hard to find a job that is so lenient with me. Like, if I have an audition, if I have a job pop up, like, it's hard to find a job that's that lenient. So I was always like, I will leave, but just never did, if you know what I mean. And yeah, like I said, I wasn't planning on leaving yet. I was waiting until I passed my test. I was going to get myself lined up with something. I just went into work that day, and it all just kind of kicked off. It got to the point where my boss decided to scream. Well, to start with, he told me I didn't know how to do my job in front of a pub full of customers. And yes, obviously that was nice. That was really nice. And then I walked out of the back of the pub to carry on doing what I was doing. And he just started screaming in my face, telling me I shouldn't talk to him like that. I shouldn't do, like, screaming in my face. A grown man screaming in my face, to the point that I started crying. And I genuinely, like, all the regulars were in the pub at this point. I hadn't done anything wrong at all. I don't know what was his problem that day, but he was just screaming in my face. And something just came over me, and I was like, do you know what? I quit. I'm done. I've had enough of this. I've put up with it for way too long. I quit. Luckily, my dad was in the pub at the same time, and he was like, we're going. So yeah, I took my wages and I left. People only had good things to say, and they was like, you've definitely done the right thing. So, I mean, that was nice, but it didn't change the fact that I completely lost my job and had no income now. But I now have a new job. I started it last Monday. And well, I say last Monday, this vlog has literally gone on over 2 weeks. I have just finished my first week at my new job. And yeah, I'm really liking it so far. It's different to what I've done before. But also with the job, there's like an opportunity to train to be a PT as well. Which I have thought about doing before. Like dance and fitness has always been like the two things that I really, really love. And in the last few years, I have really found like my love for working out. So I feel like it would be a good opportunity for me to do. Obviously as well, like if I was to become a PT, then it's kind of like a job where I am also my own boss. So it kind of can go alongside everything. And I can kind of just like make more time for things, if you know what I mean. Because also I feel like this is so like bad, like this is so like horrible for me to admit, but I feel like I kind of just got comfortable working at the pub, and then like eventually I ended up working like 6 to 7 days a week most weeks, and I just ended up having no time for anything. Like I hadn't been to a dance class in a really long time. I just wasn't putting myself out there for the thing that I actually love. So yeah, that was kind of like a big wake up call when I literally left my job, and straight away I had like a modelling casting. I've been doing like little hostessing jobs. I've been like throwing myself in for auditions and stuff like that. Like I just really have been putting myself out there a whole lot more. And it's just annoying to me that I'm like, I could have done this all this time. I just got so caught up in a job that really wasn't important to me. But so yeah, like I say, everything does happen for a reason. At my new job, I am working less hours, and to begin with I was like, oh, I won't be making as much money, but also like now it just gives me the time to really focus on what I enjoy and what I love. So it means that if I want to go to a dance class, I can go to a dance class. I can apply for auditions, I can apply for castings, I can I can put more time into YouTube. I can just really focus on the things that I love. Also as well, like I'll be doing the PT course, so I have time for that. So yeah, I really do feel like this was like a blessing in disguise, and things are really working out for the better. I feel like in the long run, I'll be so much happier. It was just that initial shock of like, I don't have a job now. So yeah, we have had a really crazy last few weeks. So that's why as well, I do apologise, videos have been a bit all over the place. I've kind of been slacking on YouTube. I know I've just said I've had more time for it, but the last couple of weeks have just been me like trying to adjust to everything that's going on. Obviously, I quit my job, then I had the stress of my driving test. Obviously I passed, and then I had the excitement of my driving test. I had my first modelling casting, which was a bit of stress just because it's something that's a bit different to me. I did start to vlog that day, but I just got to this is an on and off vlog, but that was something else, so we just forgot about that. And then I had various interviews to get a new job, then I started my new job, so everything's just been all over the place. I think my videos are really backlogged, but hopefully after this one goes out, we should be back into like real-time videos. So yeah, I feel like that's a catch up all done. I'm really, really sorry that everything's been all over the place, but like I say, better videos are coming. We're going to get back into the swing of things. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed to me already. Also, if you're not following my Instagram or TikTok, make sure you follow them as well. I will leave the link in the description box down below, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.